This weekend saw the release of the South African Khumba, which was produced by Triggerfish Animations. Take a look at this.
Down the line!
They say that the first zebras to walk the earth all had exactly the same skin.
That's not right.
Khumba is the second animated feature produced by Cape Town-based Triggerfish Animation Studios. It follows on the heels of the successful global release of Adventures in Zambezia, that was the highest-grossing SA film in 3 decades.
Khumba is about a zebra who's born different. He's only born with half his stripes. And the rest of the zebras blame him for the drought affecting the land. And so he goes on a quest through the Karoo to try and find his missing stripes.
I think there's no way in the world you can get more stripes. Am I right? I'm gonna get my stripes. It's magic water.
Along the way, he meets 2 sidekicks.
This is awkward.
A really sort of neurotic, self-obsessed ostrich, Bradley, and a sassy, overprotective wildebeest called Mama V.
Poor Bradley.
Although all my life I've been ostracized.
Khumba is an adventure. It's about finding your place in the world. It's about being okay with being different.
I'm nothing like Dad. I'm not like any of you.
Do you know why I named you Khumba? You see, Khumba means skin.
Skin?
The name Khumba comes from Esi Khumba, which means skin, and that's the message of the movie, is that we all need to grow comfortable in our own skin.
You sure are one of a kind.
Come, celebrate the magnificence that is you.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Absolutely everyone would enjoy this movie. Putti, Sissy, Tani Mummy, Uncle,
Springbok
Auntie,
fans.
Springbok fans.
For everyone.
Now that is what I am talking about!
I'm gonna get my stripes. The magic water.
Khumba is now showing on big screens countrywide. It's suitable for the whole family and can be seen in 3D.
He's not giving up. Guaranteed to bring out the stripe in you.
Man, how exciting is it to see yet another exciting, of course, and a very successful South African animation, Khumba. Please do go and check it out. But I wanted to talk to the gentlemen who are responsible for this. And we have with us in studio today Stuart Forrest, who's the CEO of Triggerfish Animation Studios, as well as Mike Buckland, who is the co-founder and producer at Triggerfish Animation. Gentlemen, good morning. How are you feeling this morning?
Good morning. Great. Thanks.
How was opening weekend? That's always a question I want to ask.
Yeah, fantastic. We're still overwhelmed a bit by how well the response has gone from the South African audience. So, yeah, just watching the Twitters and the Facebook comments, and it's great.
Yeah. Now, of course, this isn't your first animation that you've put out there. I mean, and the likes of Forbes have compared Triggerfish Animation Studios to DreamWorks, to Pixar, to Disney. I mean, what must be like to wear that mantle around your neck?
Yeah, I think we've got some way to go, but I think we're just coming with a whole different type of storytelling, and you know, technology is great. The team is great. The talent in this country is through the roof. So, we are kind of competing, and I don't think we ever really expected to, but we actually are.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time, really, before we catch up with those guys.
And I think there's a lot of young animators that are sitting out there feeling very inspired watching you guys here and looking at your final product. What inspired you to start working in animations?
Well, I don't know if you can... I think it's just something that's in you when you're born. You just got to... Yeah. You have this bursting desire to make animation, make creatures come to life, and I think that's something that just drives you forward. It's certainly in us.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of our DNA as a company.
And who are some of those characters that really took you back in the days on those imaginary journeys?
Yeah, I think I remember The Rescuers. Yeah, that was a big movie for me. I suppose it's what how old you are when you see those movies. Bambi, of course, is something we all
Big-eyed
remember.
Bambi, yeah. Captain Planet was mine. I really like Captain Planet. Yeah. But tell me about this. I mean, there are some huge names that you got to work on this production. Liam Neeson, Lawrence Fishburne. Wow. How did you even get that process going? How did it go? Yeah,
well, you need the big names for the international market. We're very much a global product. We do much better. We do very well overseas with it. So, yeah, I think you get a casting director in Los Angeles. There's a bit of juggling back and forth. It's a bit of a chicken and egg because they don't want to be associated until another actor's on. But once we had Liam Neeson, the others were pretty easy. They just came on.
I think Zambezia also was a really good calling card. You know, it had done so well overseas that we were able to show that to them, and that gave us a lot of credibility.
I mean, I'm trying to imagine myself seeing Lawrence Fishburne or Liam Neeson after seeing them in Taken and you know, The Matrix. Now they're playing these characters. What was it like working with them, and how do you get them, you know, inspired to be as creative and as inspired as you are about this project?
Yeah, to be honest, they're professional. They get it. We had a great voice director. He had a lot of experience directing for Disney, so he really helped get those kinds of, you know, the nuance. But a professional actor, they get it very quickly.
Yeah. And I mean, I got to know this. Were there any funny moments that happened in the studio where, you know, like blooper reels that we can expect maybe sometime soon?
Well,
you are allowed to out them now. The movie's out and it's a success. We know that. But of course, something come on.
Well, I don't think there are very many blooper reels with the voice talent, but I know the animators created quite a few blooper animations, which may well come out with a DVD.
Yeah, and sometimes technically you'll render something and feathers will come out of someone's head, and there'll be things like that that just look. So those are quite funny to look at.
Fantastic. Well, guys, thank you very much for coming in this morning and sharing your inspirational story with us. And of course, this is, as I said, proudly South African. Yes, it is an international product, but really making us proudly South African. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Of course, you can go to your nearest cinema and check out Khumba. It is out now and really worth your time to watch. Support local talent. We're going to take a quick ad break. We'll be back with more on Expresso.